Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Masters FC Creator Club Career Mode in FIFA 20. We actually are, not that far away from ticking over into another transfer window. It's really not taken that long at all. We have got, though, some, pretty big games coming up, like Man City at home, Crystal Palace away is maybe a game we might give that a run. Norwich at home might play, or might sim that one, should I say. I think Newcastle away will play as well, maybe potentially leaving it with this quarterfinal in the Carabao Cup. We're actually kind of getting pretty deep into this competition, and I've just been playing my second team. We have been pretty nice when it comes to the teams that we've been given, but Stoke City maybe aren't exactly a team I can get away with playing the second team against. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm really just rushing to get to 40 points more than anything, because at the moment, we are in an unbelievable position in the table for the amount of points that we have. We are 19 points from 13 games played typically will put you in the bottom 10. It has us in 7th at the moment. I think it's mostly down to the fact that the top 6 have such a monopoly and such control in the Premier League that they barely lose and barely drop any points, and that's why there's such a gap, and then the rest, it's so ridiculously close. Either way, as we saw, I am playing Man City to start things off. That's going to be a huge game against a team that is yet to lose or even draw a single game in the Prem. They've won 13 out of 13, which is nuts. We did, however, right before the end of the last episode, go for Djalo, if that is, again, how you were to say it, or if it's just Jalo. I don't know, maybe it's like... No, I think it's Djalo. Whatever, we'll figure it out. He is hopefully going to be joining us on a loan after we sold Ryan Sweeney in the previous episode. With that one though, however, we just have to wait and see, really. Anyway, we'll play this big, humongous game against Man City. If we can try to take even a point off of them, that's got to be considered a success, since they have not won a single or dropped a single point in the entire Premier League so far, and they're roaring to the title at the moment. But can we maybe be the first to just make them stumble a little bit? Turning to Wembley Stadium again then. The place is packed. Let's go for another big game in this Premier League. Maybe the biggest so far. The beauty of this career mode so far has been, also partially looking at other teams to see how much they've changed. I mean, I think this Man City team is relatively familiar. I still see Kevin De Bruyne and Edison, De Bruyne with the armband, and I saw a very familiar front three as well. So I think we'll see. I see Fernandinho move to centre-back, but to be fair, he has played in that position. A familiar midfield three, and a pretty familiar front three. This team is almost identical, apart from what? Demiral, whatever, playing in at centre-back, and Fernandinho still playing in centre-back when he's probably better as a CDM, but either way, that's a damn good team. Oh, the back heel. I don't know how that's gotten through. Now Hunter with a chance. Stop and turn. This could be routine. No, it's not. It's anything but. How in the world is that blown wide by Hunter? That is an amazing chance out of the gates. Tackle Tavares. Still. Oh my God. Oh, I thought that was out. I genuinely thought that was out of play. I really did for a second. Kent's now charging forward. Move it to the right side. No. Big slide. Get past him, mate. What are you fucking... Jesus fucking Christ! Why can't they just jump over him? Thankfully, De Bruyne... Oh my God, this fucking stupid shit game, man. You see a guy on the ground, you just jump over him and get the ball. But because it's just so hard for these fucking idiots to program that into the game. Oh, hello. Oh my God. What an opportunity out of nowhere. And you know what? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hunter, just get in the position for the fucking sweat. Right as I press the button, I kid you not. Yeah, you may think that's some karma for wanting to sweat it, fair enough, but no, honestly, he was making a beeline for the back stick, and as I went to pass it to him, he's like, you know what, actually I'm going to change direction and just do something completely different. Fucking taking too long. And goal. That's that pressure. When I get it, literally everyone is full fucking send, and I cannot pass the ball quick enough. My players cannot get the ball under control quick enough to grab a goal. You just saw it there once we made the tackle with Cisse. Hit the fucking eternity it takes him to get the ball to his feet. Just got clarded into straight away, straight to De Bruyne, and that's that. We've seen that this style means that the goals just come flowing, or the opportunities come flowing, but if I make the most of it, I could be the one that goes and grabs a bunch of goals. Instead, on this occasion, I've conceded. And go, Hunter, go. Set this up brilliantly. Surely a chance. Tight one, saved. Unbelievable, Hunter just cannot grab a goal at the moment. McGree, gets met by De Bruyne. Switch it over to here. Hunter, make your move, mate. Somehow he's going to get a chance. No, he doesn't. Just gets pushed off it again. Picked off. Oh, what a bounce there for after it hit Davies. That's fantastic. I'm still having to do the 360. That was not intended. But my God, it might work out. Kubo is running. Is he going to get in behind? Don't think so. Into the middle. Oh, fucking hell. There's a big pocket of space there that no one's really running into, just around that penalty spot. The cross isn't heavy enough. Unbelievable. Okay, look, I feel like I have genuine, real good opportunities to get a goal in this game. Just haven't been able to finish it off. And they got one goal because they just won the ball back in the most incredible area possible. Thank you, Tavares. That'll do. That will do. My ball into the middle. We're actually backstick. Oh, Hunter! Onside, is he? I think he is! There's the first goal for Masters FC. And I thought again we'd managed to find a way to screw that attack up. But Hunter, out of all the options we had there, was the one that we ended up picking out. And I genuinely thought he'd be off. I was trying to find McGree. To be fair to him, he's making the run at the back stick that I was trying to aim for. But in the end, the separation is there. It's also there to be saved by Edison, but thankfully it's still good enough. And the team on top of the Premier League who have, been playing a style of football that has, got me involved in the game and giving me every chance to grab a goal myself has finally allowed me to get one with this man. Now we have 30 minutes. Could we maybe somehow potentially find a way to give Manchester City their first loss of the season? And even if we don't, it's at least the first time they're going to drop points for the season. Well, that is shocking. What a horrific cross from them. I have only got Riley McGree up ahead, but he's going to get in. That's not a good enough through ball, though. But Hunter's going to be there. We'll get the ball to him that way. Hunter! Slotted it in! Oh, quick off the counter-attack! Hunter with a second! And it's 2 goals in quick succession. And we are leading just like that against Manchester City. This has been a game that we have so easily had the opportunity to go and run away with, yet we just haven't been able to put it together. Now finally it's happening. What fucking ball. Oh, and then he tried one more there. De Bruyne, he didn't need to. Now it's off to us. Davies around the outside again. We're just getting him with pace at the moment. These counter-attacks are brilliant. Ball into the middle here. He's going to find him. First goal maybe. Yeah, finally! Adelaide's got it, and it could be the sealer. What a huge goal, and what a time to get it. With an absolute thunderstrike to go and beat Edison. Finally, for the first time, I gave this man a start today after he was still sort of okay in the Burnley game in the last episode where I said, if he doesn't play well, that's it for him. Well, he put in an okay performance, and now he's finally got his first goal. This thing is not over just yet, though. Come on, stop the crossing if we can. Yeah, we do. Degenek gets red, and we're probably just going to have to hang on for the next 10 minutes or so. Hopefully get a counter-attack if we can manage one. Oh, we could kill him off here. With oh my God, another goal in this half. Kent going away from them. That's unbelievable pace from Walker. Fucking hell. Kent just feels like so fucking slow. Ever since we started the Premier League, I have no idea, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the big thing here. A huge win against Manchester City. We have done it against the team on top of the Premier League. They did not win a single or failed to win a single game so far this season, and now look at us. We're Viking clapping in front of the away section. Absolute disrespect. Absolutely incredible result. Not only do we finally stop them from getting or just end their win streak, but we do it by beating them ourselves. Absolutely brilliant result. Incredible. Crystal Palace are a team that came up with us from the Championship. Might simulate this game against them. Fingers crossed for the best. Yes, being away, who knows, but what's it going to be? Well, Hunter scored another one that took him to, I think, 11 goals now for the season in the Premier League. He's now back. Big time he is back, but we've got more monthly scouting updates and a transfer offer, interesting, for 20 mil. Wow, for Degenek. In England, we've got Lewis Harris, I remember, Nicholas Harrison as well, I remember, but Toby Ward. This is a new pickup here. He's got decent value for 500 and, whatever, $500,000 with his value, and the potential is there. So I reckon this is probably a good one, but I'm having to adjust budgets and stuff, I reckon unless a player is real top tier, then I'm probably not going to, after the signing of Toby Ward, I'm probably going to have to take it a bit easier. We got some goddamn super high potential players in like the Netherlands. Look, every single one of these players is above a max 80, and almost all of them are like 85, high 80s, or even a high 90s when it comes to their potential. It looks absolutely fantastic. Who are the best value players? He's 400k, maybe not so sure about him. About 350 for a goalkeeper. That's not incredible. Neither is Van der Linden, Hendricks, or Vermaelen. Okay, I might go for this Hoekstra guy. Was he worth what, 400k? Maybe I might sign him. He's 6'8". Oh my god, he's 6 foot. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab him. I know that the value isn't incredible, but still we'll go for him. And this goalkeeper, that is a max 94 potential too. That also looks pretty damn decent. I think I'm gonna have to go for him as well. And in Germany, there are still some nice little options for us too. In terms of overall, they're not maybe incredible. We've got Siegmund here, whose potential is a bit meh, and the value's a bit meh. And then Kevin Kuntz, who, if I were to sign him, decent value, but nothing incredible. 92 max potential. I might scout him just a little longer, but if I were to sign him, and he would actually make it into my team a bit, God, that's going to absolutely kill me when it comes to demonetization. The Youth Academy is now starting to have like a decent amount of... like a very, very decent amount, actually, of different options. You know, we've got centre-backs and defenders. We've got plenty of midfielders now, as well as centre-forwards, aka some strikers we could play too. So it's actually now becoming a bit of a mix. Dominic Wright, though, at 76, we'll release him. You have to have a max potential of 80 at the very least. So players like, for example, Patrick Martin, he's probably going to be a bit of a write-off for me. Salon, we've already got so many goalkeepers, I'll probably release him as well. I remember we just signed Dan Vermaelen, yet he's going to go as well. Yes, maybe you consider this a bit of a waste of money. I could just promote these guys and sell them on later, but at this point, I don't really mind. And look, now every single player in the team has at least a max potential of 80. So this does look like, yeah, a youth academy that is definitely going to be quite dangerous in the future. Harry Toffolo has been sold to Crystal Palace, and we also on the same day find out that, or shit, technically the next day, that Jallo has accepted his loan and will join us at the beginning of the next transfer window. So when we lose Sweeney, we're getting another centre-back in who is actually higher rated, although we won't actually own him outright. I think that brings the number of loan players into the team up to about 4. Hey, we're just doing what we need to do, and we're going to unfortunately lose a couple of them. I'm going to try to keep some. They're like Kubo's the number 1. Tavares is probably 2nd. We'll try not to underestimate Norwich City, that's for sure. With the way that we've got things set, anyone can, you know, it's almost like any team can beat us on any given day. And sometimes, like with Man City, we just went up against Man City and they just have a play style that suited me. I just found myself getting in behind and hitting them on the counter-attack so much easier. Our momentum is not dropping. I would not like to think so. Teams like Norwich, though, maybe won't be as open with their play, and it might be harder to break them down, and thus we might not be able to get as many goals in. Apparently, we've been struggling a bit. I know that we lost our last game, but yeah, let's just say I'm at a loss to explain it. I tell you what, because Norwich and Leeds, for that matter, aren't super high up in the table, I might actually play the Newcastle game and then the Stoke game. I think because it's now the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, there's a chance for us here to maybe actually win our first actual title and not like it be Championship Promotion Playoffs or League One, for example, like an actual title. So we'll sim this game then against Norwich with the main team with a week's break until the next game. Hopefully we do get it done, and yes indeed we will. Brilliant results, and brilliant results so far in training as well. Murphy's up to an 80, or should I say a 59, sorry. And of course, not that far later, we have the game against Newcastle. We are still, at the moment, in 7th spot after we've got, what, 6 points from a possible 9. That is a good return. But there is still so little to separate us, so at least that's genuinely how I feel for this stage of the Premier League. I mean, if we can keep racking up the points, hopefully we might be able to secure ourselves or save ourselves from any sort of relegation danger. I know I'm saying that when I'm in 7th. No, believe me, I still fear for it. I just have to be careful. But no, we're in a good position. Let's hopefully keep it moving. Off to St. James's Park then for this game. Next one up. Huge away day here. Newcastle, I mean, they're like 14th, 15th, maybe not killing it in the Prem. Holy hell, has he really, Jesus Christ, got 7 goals in the last 3 Premier League games? Is that actually accurate? I don't know if it is. Like, I genuinely don't know. Anyway, the back 4 remains the same. What is that? Lirola, whoever the hell that is. That's a bit of an interesting and a new name. Garcia too. And the 4-4-2 formation is intriguing. Muto actually getting a run for Newcastle as well. That's Yeah, that doesn't happen these days. Yeah, that's quite intriguing, but Muto will be the one that gets us kicked off. And underway we are. Yet another Premier League game. Hopefully another big point. Hopefully another 3 points. That will make it 9 from 12. That would be unbelievable. Kubo around the outside. Oh my god, the keeper's going to come out here. Jesus Christ. Dubravka came a ridiculously long way and brave to try to take on Kubo. That somehow got through to Kubo. I don't actually know how. That's quite fortunate. Cut it back in for Davies. Return. The service. Blocked. I think, oh my god, it was Hunter Hunter. They got in the fucking way too. Oh my god! Oh my god! Davies with quite possibly the most unbelievable goal of the whole series so far. I do not know why I even tried this, but I just had the suspicion, and it's perfectly timed into the corner. This is like straight out of FIFA 19, this goal. That is ridiculous. That is so well perfectly placed in the top corner. Dubravka cannot stop it. I think we can chalk it off. It's goal of the season already. We are only about a little over a third of the way in, but it's done. It can't be beat. Surely that cannot be beat. Try to ball up over the top. Lejeune's got it. Oh, and I was hoping that I might be able to potentially take that off of Kraft's feet. I missed anyway, and the whistle went anyway. So, 1-0. And what separates us? Only a piece of magic from our captain. Absolutely ridiculous, audacious attempt on goal. Fuck. Wow, they really moved that on quick. Joelinton, they put it on a plate for him. They play it out wide. No one's picking him up, Tavares, and by the time I go to close him down, I can't stop the cross. And Joelinton, no one is on him. I actually don't... That happened so quick. I don't know if I pulled someone out of position or something, but it just felt like they just had all that space to move that forward, and they moved it so quick I had no chance to get there. Well, that's Davies' unbelievable fucking screamer in the first half, wiped out now. Oh no. Longstaff. Fuck. Tavares, thank you very much. Come on, he's got a decent amount of height for him in that scenario. When it's Dest, I normally get a bit nervous. Oh, that's a beauty of a ball. And Takefusa Kubo is off here. Lot of space. Back stick. You've all stopped. You've all fucking stopped. I look to cut it down and keep it low. There's nothing. There are moves. There's space at the back stick. You make runs toward it and then you fucking stop. Literally in that scenario, my players off the ball just fucking don't know what to do. Or they're just getting too well covered. It's ridiculous, but hopefully... it doesn't matter because Hunter gets the chance. 69th minute, we take the lead again. They just come to close down Adelaide, gets it to McGree, the boy from Adelaide, you know, and then gets it off to Hunter to finish it off on his left foot. Brilliant strike, well placed, no chance for Dubravka. Every game right now, it feels like he's just getting on the end of something and converting at least one of those chances. It's brilliant to see. But as we saw, Newcastle have the ability to go and grab another one, so this is not over. Saint-Maximin blows past Dest. I couldn't clear that one. Tavares, oh, this is going straight down for Javi Garcia. What an attempt. And thankfully it has not gone in. Kent, what a turn. Into the middle. Flick up over the top. Brought down Adelaide. Finish it, son! No! You're shitting me. I did not honestly think that ball would get past. But Takefusa Kubo has got it here. Not bad! Not bad at all! That is that! That's the game one! The header is so obviously what you should have gone for there, mate. There's no need for the volley, and he barely gets enough contact on it anyway to justify going for it. No power. Thankfully, it just about gets in, though. Hell, we've scored some intriguing goals today, for damn sure. But it looks like that goal might potentially be the one that finishes it off for us. Especially when you take Alan Saint-Maximin on and replace him with Dwight Gale. That's basically just, you know, you may as well just forfeit at that point. And that is that. Wow. Stoppage time flew. It is finished then. 3-1. Another victory. At the moment, I'm the one that's getting all the points, and the sim games aren't actually being all too kind to me. This is weird. I'm not used to this, but I'm definitely going to take it. Another victory for Masters FC, another 3 points. We started so slowly, so poorly. Now we are, the difference is now we're actually getting wins. Like, we were drawing a lot toward the start of the season, not really getting 3 points. Now we're getting 3 points in so many of our games. We're not drawing games. We might lose the odd one here and there, but we're getting maximum points from so many games. We do have a suspension though for Sergino Dest, so he's going to be out for the next game. Not that it really matters, because I'm probably going to play quite a rotated team for this game against Stoke City anyway for the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Jamal Lewis asking to get a game in, and you know what? It's not all about you. I'll consider it, but I'm not considering it. I'm actually going to play him, so don't worry. How's this then for a rotated team? Brown, Plaza goes in, Oakley Booth and Charmer in. We've got new fullbacks with Jamal Lewis and Fossey going in, and Sweeney is alongside Deganek, Schofield in goal. Schofield, this will be probably the last game that he gets in goal. If we make the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, I'll just play Travers, because at that point, it becomes real. We are 2 legs away from maybe a final to go and win our first title. That would be huge, but what can we manage in this game against Stoke with this team? It would be extraordinary if we are able to somehow find a way into a final, and our Carabao Cup final of all things. And we're getting an amazing run to try to make it happen. We've had like Southend, I think, Portsmouth, Stoke, and look at some of the teams that are left in the comp. Like, the toughest teams in the comp are Manchester United and Wolves, and they're facing each other. We genuinely have a real chance here. Stoke City are, I think, on paper, one of the better teams in the Championship, with players like Butland, Clucas, as well as Joe Allen, who can forget, and other nice names as well. Tom Edwards is a solid right back too. Benica Fobe, I don't know how good in terms of overall he is, but I think they're a nice side. We, on the other hand, are obviously quite decent, and on paper, our starting 11 beats their best starting 11, but we don't have our best starting 11 out there. It's still a rotated team, because Premier League, even now, is still the priority. I'm immediately falling asleep a little bit at the wheel. Cross comes in. Can we deal with it? No. Oh my god, off of the crossbar. Header one. Yes. Clear it away. No. Clucas. Deganek gets rid. Big. Oh no, no one's there. Oh my god, Allen. That is a rocket of a header. Schofield with a big save. He can make a few decent ones, this boy, Ryan Schofield. He is genuinely capable. But my god, I'm more surprised by the header by Allen. Tebow. Ball up over the top. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh my god, Clucas. They're going for some audacious shots. And they've had so many in the opening 10 minutes, I swear to god. Oh, hello. No one, absolutely no one, is on Brown right now. Backstick, I can see McGree. Brilliant delivery in. What a save. Oh, it still doesn't matter. The backspin on it has what's... Oh my god. I've never actually seen a goal quite like that. The goalkeeper has stretched and made a great stop. McGree wins the header. And the backspin on the ball makes it go in anyway. Wow, I've never seen the keeper make a save, and it, I can't believe that. I cannot quite believe that. The spin, I would be fuming if I was Butland. That is absolutely insane. All right, there you go. McGree opens the scoring when he was lucky that he got away with a header that was put straight at the goalkeeper. Oh. They're getting shots off. They are. They're really getting some hard shots off. Thankfully, they're all within Schofield's vicinity, and he's able to stop these all. But is that one even going on target? That might probably be going over the bar. Still, you might want him to take the save anyway. Thank you. Plaza winning it back nicely. And now Kubo is... Oh my god. There's a centre-back standing still. There was a centre-back standing still. And now, as a result... Oh my god, did we get away with that? I tried the ball roll to beat the keeper, and it got a little nick on it, but Kubo still finished. Boy, this is fortunate. Look, what... Oh, my God. Yeah, look, he dived in the direction that he would get a hand to it. But thankfully, again, a bit of fortune for it to bobble up to Kubo like that. Back stick. I'm not going to get there. Oh, yes, I will. Sweeney deals with it. Defensively, we've had so much to deal with, yet we've been equal to the task. It's actually been so impressive. And Oakley Booth, and I can see the right side. Oh my god, I was really hoping Kubo would just run hard like a madman, but he didn't. That's okay. We still lead by 2. And, with the amount of pressure that we had to deal with in the first 20 minutes, I would not dare say that this game is over. I don't think I can ever say any game is ever over ever again since my Liverpool fucking game in the previous episode. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's horrific. That's really, really poor by me there. Just some, like, really poor one-on-one defending there as well. Overcommitting with Degenek and just giving it away cheaply with Marlon Fossey as well. Fossey as well. Just, yeah, not good enough. Now we've given Stoke a bit of a chance to get back into the game. And this is still pretty early on in the second half. Rene Adelaide's not going to be in front. Header's going to get one here by... Oh, Takefusa Kubo could have a go! Oh my, I thought I got my depth perception all off there. I thought that was heading for the top left corner. No, in the end it was, yeah, a little too high. Thank you very much. No, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Oakley Booth, Plaza. Is he going to be onside here? Oh, keeper says, or the referee says yes. Oh, yes! There's the goal that surely will kill it off. And Plaza's got his first ever Masters FC goal. It was taken with the right foot. God damn it, and not the left. But who cares? It's still finished off. The through ball that was heavy for Oakley Booth. He went sliding in to win it back and then just set up Plaza so easily. That's begging to get saved. I don't know how it isn't when you take it with your right foot like that, honestly. Thankfully, it's just put far enough away from the keeper. Nice to know we've got a man with a bit of physicality, a bit of stature, and also some decent pace, you know, to a good little option for us if Hunter Hunter isn't working out, which at the moment is definitely not the case. Clearing away from the corner. Shot here for Sweeney. Now let's play it smart. It doesn't get past. Fuck's sake. I wanted to try to slip in whoever that was next to Plaza there in the middle, but it didn't work out. It was picked off, and Stoke saved themselves the embarrassment of conceding one more goal, but they're still going out, and we are now into the semi-finals, and the teams that are still in this competition, I'm telling you what, this could be our moment. I think I have to start taking the competition quite seriously at this stage now. It looks like Brighton is through. Hell damn, fucking goddamn, yeah they are. Crystal Palace and Bristol, either one of those teams will be going through, and then Manchester United and Wolves. We'll assume Manchester United are the team, but we very, very well could potentially make, if we get nice with our opponents. If we get Brighton, I'll take that. We get Crystal Palace or Bristol City, I'll take that. Wolves even, you know, that might be a tough one, but I'm just hoping to avoid Manchester United. If we don't get them in the semis, I think we're on for a final. But anyway, though, Leeds are rock bottom of the Premier League. They've lost their last 3 games. We are the home side. We scored early, and yet somehow it doesn't end in a win. It's only a draw. They even had a red card, and we were down 2-1, crying out loud. Kubo thankfully grabbed the goal to equalise, but Patrick William got sent off, and I am astounded. How do we not? Oh, god damn it. It honestly is all me, it feels, right now. Like, I am not getting genuinely anything, it feels like, or not a lot from sim games right now. I'm getting the majority of my points from games that I'm playing, which honestly, I guess I prefer it that way because it means I'm playing well, I'm getting the wins, I'm getting the results that I need, and I'm not relying on the bloody simulated games. Still though, I'd very much prefer just to, you know, have the bloody just results go my way and everything. But at this stage, we look like we're fighting really well placed actually for a spot in the potential. I was always aiming for mid-table to try to go for like 10th-ish spot or around that mark. Now it looks like we could go a little higher than maybe I'd expected, which is amazing. You know, we've got some tough games like Everton coming up in the next episode. If they beat us, they get to within 1, and then who knows, we might drop a position or 2. But Leicester City are going to get their act together and start maybe getting some more results, I would imagine. Aston Villa and Burnley, West Ham, maybe I don't see them getting particularly too high up. So really, I think for us, it's about trying to finish in that top 10. But yeah, there are a number of players that I have got that I'm going to have to look through. And I'm going to try to start scouting players I might want to potentially get on a pre-contract. One of my 2 pre-contract signings I'm allowed in a season. If you know of any players that might be a good fit for Masters FC team that you know typically have their contracts run out around this time, around the 2020, the end of 2022. Basically, their contract runs out in 2022. If you know any of those players, then let me know. Anyone that you might want to see in this team, I'll start looking. But yeah, we'll pretty much leave it there though. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later. Bye-bye.